Hundreds of thousands of teachers and civil servants are taking part in a general strike in Britain, protesting over proposed changes to pensions there. The government wants to reduce entitlements and increase the eligible age as part of wider spending cuts designed to slash government debt and reduce the budget deficit. Europe correspondent Philip Williams.
In the schools, the airports, courts and many other government offices, it's down tools and strike. It's not about wages but pensions. The government wants to slash entitlements and raise the pension age. Teachers especially are incensed.
I'm 54 years old. This proposed changes to pensions is going to extend my working life to 66. It's going to halve the pension that I get, and it's going to mean that if I die, my husband will only get half of what he's due now.
Pretty angry today?
Very angry, yeah. And, and I think it's important that the future it's for the future generations that we're doing this, not just for ourselves. We're doing it for everybody.
In London and many other cities, demonstrations have already begun. Despite calls from ministers to cross picket lines, it appears up to 750,000 employees are on strike.
But people are living longer, we know that, and so it's perfectly reasonable for people to expect to work a bit longer before they start drawing the pension, which will still be among the very best.
Especially hard hit are schools, a regrettable consequence of a government that's not listening, according to one union.
Well, I say several things to parents. One is I am sorry that they're going to be inconvenienced. But the point is that if we have a significant worsening of teachers' pensions, our survey shows that fewer people will want to come into teaching. It will be a less attractive proposition.
But business organisations fear strikes like this mean the nation is a less attractive proposition for prospective investors.
If the UK is perceived as a country where we have a lot of public sector strikes, then I think investor confidence, perhaps in putting new business into the UK, could be hit.
What has been hit are airports as border protection staff join the dispute, creating delays and disruptions. It's too early to tell if this pressure will have any measurable effect on negotiations with the government. Earlier violent protests by students protesting against a hike in fees had little effect on the outcome there. The government says all of this is unavoidable, the pensions are unaffordable. All part of rebalancing an economy hooked on debt.
While there are no rocks or petrol bombs being thrown, there are some parallels to what's happening in Greece, because at the core of it all, the public finance is under severe strain and cuts being made. And this, the pushback from the people affected. Philip Williams, Lateline.